watch is nothing more than a choice on the animal's behalf. You just saw this animal get up and walk toward the gate. There has to be a reason. The simple reason is because this is Bobby, and Bobby loves getting fed, if you could not tell. Okay? This animal is fully capable of biting. He can run, he can jump, he can swim. He can do anything that you have ever, look at his tail. He can do anything that you have ever seen an alligator do. This is a choice, okay? The only reason that you've never seen that on TV is because it does not sell as good as an alligator eating something. Got Albert. They all know their names. They are considered to be the smartest reptiles in the world. Now, come here, Bobby.
Oh my God. This is going to be when vacations attack.
Oh.
They have 80 teeth in the mouth, 40 on top, 40 on the bottom. They can go through up to 1,000 teeth in a lifetime, regrowing them each time they're lost. Brain is right here. It's about this big. Ears are on either side. Very good senses, better than a dog. The eyes, they can sink into the skull. It is so that they do not lose them in a fight. They fight over the same things we do, dirt, girls, and food. If they had alcohol, they'd fight over it. Now, on either side of the neck, you have jaw muscles. This is part of the reason they can close with such force. They can bite down with up to 2,000 pounds per square inch. That's about 1,000 kilos. Now, I'm going to try and show you what that sounds like. You'll notice all around the mouth, all these little black dots, they're sensors. If you do not touch them, he cannot see in front of his face. As soon as you touch it, it will snap shut and he gets to keep...
Oh
my God.
Oh, man.
Wow! Now, that is not full bite force. What you have just heard is the animal simply close. When they really slam shut, it is truly a sound to be heard. Any questions? Alright. The two most dangerous things that you can do around them is to, one, get in the water and swim with them. I am not going to do it for you all. It costs a lot extra. None of you have it on you. If you think you do, it's cash only. Please feel free to offer. The second most dangerous thing you can do is you get down low, make yourself much smaller, and you start splashing. They can hear that from almost 200 yards away, 2 football fields. Very good hearing. This is Greedy. I sometimes wonder if Greedy is hard of hearing. He's going, hey man, how about that chicken? Any questions? Anything you guys would like to know? Any questions?
The gender.
Oh,
You cannot tell by looking at them. Would you like to know more?
You have to finger them.
You have to reach up in there and feel around if something's there. It's a male, if not, it's female. It's not my job.
How much do they weigh?
We put these guys in the 200 to 300 pound area, about 100 to 150 kilos right in there. Okay? Now, the bony bumps that you see along their backs, these are called scutes. They are super, super tough. They act as an armor and as a solar panel. They're cold-blooded, will sit in the sun, warm themselves up. The tail is solid muscle. What you see them doing right now is what they do 90% of their life. Absolutely nothing, and they are still solid muscle. Must be nice, right? 90% of their life will go to this, 5 will go to eating, 5 will go to girls. I think their priorities are screwed up. Fat Albert. Fat Albert. Come on, Fat Albert. Come here, Fat Albert. Come on, turn around for me. The two best ways to tell an alligator from a crocodile. An alligator is going to have a very wide, rounded head. Okay? Crocodile will be very pointed. With the teeth on an alligator, when the mouth is closed, you will see top teeth only, just like a person. He needs braces really bad, but you get the idea. Okay? On a crocodile, you're going to see all the teeth. Alligator, crocodile. One thing that you will not see on a crocodile is a big fleshy tongue. Not going to see that on a crocodile. Any questions? Anything you guys would like to know?
How much?
Actually, no. I consider that apples and oranges are both fruit, but they are not compatible.
How long can they go without eating?
Believe it or not, Okay, if either one of these two alligators right here were to go from today for about 6 months, they'd still be alive. Okay, they would not look good or feel good, but they'd be alive. Okay, and the reason, which most people don't realize, okay, it's a reptile. They do not produce heat. We have a body temperature. They don't. Their temperature is within a few degrees of the environment. The reason that we have to continuously eat is to produce that heat. A deer will consume more food in a day than an alligator will in a week. And that is because their body is continuously producing that heat. They can eat a turtle this big and do that for a week. Any other questions?
How much bigger is a croc, Nile croc, from these?
Well, this is the way it works. Okay, there are 2 types of alligator, 14 types of crocodile, and 6 types of caiman. Okay? The American alligator is considered to be about the 4th biggest out of all of them. The Nile crocodile is considered to be about the 2nd biggest out of all of them. Okay, the first 3 biggest animals are crocodiles, and then you have the American alligator, and right in there somewhere is the black caiman. Okay? The black caiman is the biggest caiman out of all of the caiman. Yes.
What's a caiman and a crocodile's diet?
What are they what?
What's a caiman and a crocodile's diet?
Diet? Anything that'll fit in their mouth. They do not care whether it be fish, turtles, birds, snakes, deer, pigs, kids, doesn't matter. Anything. Any other questions? We put these guys in their early to mid-20s, and that is just the same as our early to mid-20s. They live as long as we do, and it's actually rather tough to get an idea of just how old they are because they don't age like we do. Right? Bobby, do you want a snack? Bobby's a good boy. Yes, he is.
Kiss him.
You know, if he didn't almost bust my lip the last time I tried that, I would. But the last time I went to do that, he went wham and nailed me right in the face. And even if he's not trying to bite you, let me tell you, that is a very, very hard nose. Any other questions?
Have you ever been bit?
I've actually been bitten by both of these individuals. Bobby was kind enough to let me go. Thank you, Bobby. Okay. This guy has bitten me twice. Okay, one time I was working with him actually very similar to this, and I was touching him on the side of the face, and I had my fingers too far over, and he put that tooth right there through the end of my middle finger. That was super awesome. Okay. And then one day he was in the water, and I was trying to get him out of the water with a little piece of chicken. I was touching
Watch out.
I was touching him on the face. Thank you guys. With a little piece of chicken, and he jumped forward and grabbed these 2 fingers. Okay, and what I did at that point was I jumped in the water and grabbed a hold of him, and I gave him a choice. He liked his eyes, I liked my fingers. We came to an agreement. However, this guy, I'll tell you, oh look, told you they lose teeth.
Can I have it?
It's not a very nice one, but it is a tooth. This guy got me like this. I was talking about him, and I wasn't paying attention, which is how it always begins. And he went like this to get my attention, and I went like this to touch his face, and he grabbed my hand like this. And he did a little kind of like, what do I got? And he let go. Thank you so much. That would hurt so bad. And believe it or not, out of the 4 years that I've been doing this, they have never once genuinely tried to bite me. It has always been out of me screwing around, not paying attention. Any other questions before I bring out the little one?
How long have you spent time to train them?
Well, I can't really take the credit for these guys. Okay, my boss has done all the hard work with this, but I would give it about a year of really working with them every day to get them to this point. I mean, can't you see the smile on his face right now? Alright guys, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring out a little one. His name is Snappy. He's right about 2. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about him. At the end of the show, if you would like to hold and take a picture with him, the park asks for $3. It goes to the caretaking of the animals. It is, very important. I'm going to bring him around the outside of the fence. Please, do not try and touch him. They are born with all 80 teeth, and I promise you, if he grabs you, it will be a super awesome experience. You ready to catch?
Thank you.
Alright guys, give me 1 second and I'll be right back.